Hey folks, this is Bob from State Park Marina and the Harbor Marina, coming to you with another edition of HarborTV. This one's a little bit of a special edition. We're down with Dave Welch from FishBranson.com. Dave's one of the premier guides down in the Ozarks area and specifically on Taneycomo. And Dave's invited us down to kind of go upstream, see a little bit about what's happening on Taneycomo, and hopefully catch some fish. So I'm here with my son Chris, who's behind the camera, and he'll be fishing a little bit as well. But Dave's going to take us upstream, see what's going on right up at the headwaters by the dam, and we'll wet a hook. So we're looking forward to it. Now Dave's taken us all the way up to the base of the dam. This is Table Rock Dam, and on the other side of that dam is Table Rock Lake. And so Lake Taneycomo is what's called a tailwater, which means that we're at the tail of the waters that come out of Table Rock, and the water's about, well, it's over 200 feet deep right there on the other side of the dam. And when it comes to the dam, it's really cold, which creates this trout environment that allows trout who live in cold water to be able to survive. And just on this side of the dam through the trees is the Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery, which raises, Missouri Department of Conservation raises the native trout to this lake right there in that hatchery. They'll raise up over 1 million fish per year and release about 100,000 per month into the lake. And you can see some of the fishermen over there on the bank are kind of working the chutes and rapids from the overflow of the hatchery as it comes into the lake. Pretty cool system, but that allows Taneycomo to have a constant quality supply of fish that they get released into the lake on a almost weekly basis. Dave's about ready to get us set up here to start fishing, and really one of the things that I wanted to ask Dave first is, depending on the conditions, the different styles or the different techniques that you might use. Let's say, you know, we're running water today, Dave, but let's say on a case where they're not running water through the dam, there's quite a bit less volume. How do you tackle a condition like that?
We usually put on a strike indicator and use hand-tied marabou jigs. My wife actually ties a lot of my flies for me. We have a fly called the Charlie fly, which is actually a scud imitator. That works very well out here, and we'll get that out later when we're drifting, show that to you. Right now we're probably going to tie up and do a little bit of a vertical jigging. I've been catching a variety of species of fish doing that, so I think that'd be a good idea. Very
good, and we'll try that jigging for a while, and if that's not very productive, we'll release and kind of drift with the current. Get a nice cool breeze down here. It's always on Taneycomo. It's great because you got this, well, 48 degree water that creates a little bit of an air conditioning effect, so it's very pleasant down here. So let's get rigged up and try it and see if we can touch some fish. Yeah, that's a gorgeous, probably a, what's that, maybe 16, 17 inch rainbow?
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty well 16 anyway. I like to use these grippers too because they don't hurt the fish, so you don't even touch them. You don't take the slime off them or anything. Now, if you guys are keeping fish, they have to be a certain size up here, of course. But
we're not keeping any fish today, just keeping memories.
Pretty nice little rainbow.
Very good.
Are you happy?
We're off to a great start, man. We're off to an awesome start. First cast. Can't get much better than that. That's terrific. Let's try her again. There we go. Yeah, you're right. Closer to the bank that we can get, seems like the more action. That guy hit it when it dropped. 1, 2, 3 seconds and she picked it up. Nice looking Nice looking rainbow. Nice looking rainbow on a white marabou jig.
The guy's holding the video camera.
Yeah, the guide's holding the video camera, else he'd net it for me. Beautiful, beautiful looking fish. So all these fish have been hooked in the lip, which makes it nicer to be able to take your jig back off, weigh her at the same time. Yeah, just a tad over 2 pounds. Beautiful fish. Little revival there. They just blew the horn up at the dam, which means the water conditions are changing a little bit. We're getting a little bit more current, so we've gone to a drift fishing rig. Dave's got us rigged up with some flies on light tackle with a little bit of weight out there, and what the guys are doing is throwing these upstream, kind of position the boat sideways down the current. We're moving pretty good, and so you're drifting with these small nymph type patterns, scud type patterns, bumping them off the bottom with the current.
Charlie fly.
This is the Charlie fly?
I'm going to show you the Charlie fly.
Let's see the Charlie fly. So what's the story again on the Charlie fly, Dave?
Well, our dog's named Charlie, obviously. This is a fly that we tie, my wife ties actually. It's supposed to imitate a freshwater shrimp.
And that's actually Charlie's hair?
That's a dog hair, yeah.
Very good.
Used for dubbing.
And how's it work?
Well, I think it actually stinks too, so it probably attracts them.
Yeah.
Like stink bait.
Yeah. We're gonna give it a shot, and I'll bet you it works.
It's worked for years.
Worked for years. Let's give it a shot, Chris.
See what we can catch.
There you go, Chris. What do you got, bud? We'll see. Nice little drifter. Little trout came in on the Charlie fly. See that rig there, that indicator, which is that orange glow ball, kind of gets the trout's attention. Then they look at the little Charlie nugget down there instead, say that looks a little better. So
it smells better.
And it smells better. So it worked. Good job. Oh, didn't take very long, Chris. What do we got here? Oh, third species. Third species of the day. Nice big crappie. They do catch a little bit of anything on that white marabou. Great bait. All right, fish on. Fish on. What do you got, Chris?
Sure, we got, yeah.
We're looking for that elusive smallmouth. We've caught a trout, white bass by about a dozen of them, a crappie, and another white bass. We also caught a shad. That's another nice white bass. I bet we're over a dozen of those guys just right out of this spot up here underneath the dam. Nice fish, buddy.
All right, let me get one.
So we're getting ready to wrap up here after a great day on the water. Dave, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, it was fantastic. We probably caught, at least 20, 25 fish, 5 different species. We caught a bunch of trout, caught some white bass up here, right up underneath the dam, so it was awesome. So be sure to give Dave and Sarah a call. They're the owners of FishBranson.com. You can also get a hold of Dave directly. He just gave me his cell card at 417-559-6746. And we'll put that on the bottom of the video. But thanks again, Dave. Awesome time. This guy is the guy that guarantees to catch fish. So if you're in Branson, want to get out in the water, enjoy the beautiful Lake Taneycomo or Table Rock Lake, give Dave Welch a call.